Good morning. I would like to talk to you a little bit about the challenges of mandated reporting. Um, in the case study, teacher Amanda requested a special meeting with Denise Harrison, the mother of Jamal. She noticed that Jamal had some bruises and wanted to get more information about what was happening. She wanted to know if she should report it or, if it was just some sort of punishment or what it was. Um, a little bit about the background ethics of mandated reporting. So they were in Tennessee. Amanda looked for information on whether to call DCS in Tennessee to seek out advice from one of the other teachers, while the other teacher provided insight into their personal beliefs based on personal experience. Amanda was conflicted. After looking into the DCS laws in the state of Tennessee, she found that she was a mandated reporter. The Department for Children's Services in Tennessee posts that physical abuse is non-accidental trauma or physical injury of a child, a failure to protect them from harm. In Tennessee, um, non-accidental trauma or failure to protect them from harm, she became aware of the fact bruises and marks don't always equal abuse. And in every citizen in the state is a mandated reporter. It is my belief that Amanda was right to question the bruises of Jamal. She had built a strong relationship with her students, and it may have been a difficult choice at the end. But I think to approach Denise could have been handled differently. I think the first interaction with her ruined every future conversation that they would have regarding this topic. It would have been wise to talk to other staff members to see if they had noticed and to get their opinion first, whether or not to report these problems or have it looked into further. Um, Comparing their laws to our laws. So in Kansas, any person that provides care is a mandated reporter. You cannot be fired or get in trouble by your employer if you report abuse, nor can they stop you from making such a claim. It's a Class B misdemeanor for a mandated reporter to willingly not report abuse, to interfere or prevent someone from reporting, to make a false report, or an employer to violate the rights of the reporter. So basically, you can be prosecuted if you do not report abuse. In Tennessee, like I said, the person required to report depends on what type of person it is. Abuse of any person that has knowledge or that has rendered aid to that person. Sexual abuse could be a teacher, a doctor, a practitioner, a judge, or any court in the state or the community can report this information. In Tennessee, the failure to report child abuse is a Class A misdemeanor and it's punishable by $205,000 fine or 11 months, 29 days in jail, up to both. Talk about a little bit about what is child abuse. Child abuse, some of the symptoms are withdrawing from friends or activities. So if you see a child that is like happy-go-lucky and then all of a sudden they're always down and they don't want to do those activities that used to bring them joy, that's a good sign. Depression or anxiety, just different things. Once again, happy-go-lucky child, and then all of a sudden just withdrawn from everything, and they don't want to be bothered. They don't want to interact. They don't want to talk. Definitely a good sign. Physical abuse. What is that? A random bruise. Yes, children are clumsy, but are you noticing a random black eye or a broken arm or different things that may be out of the ordinary for a child? That might be a time that you think about questioning what is going on with it. Some signs about sexual abuse. When you hear children talk about sexual behavior that is not normal for their child age, or if a younger child becomes pregnant, or if for some reason the child says they have blood in their underwear, that is a sign that they could be abused. And these are some of the things that you guys want to get checked out. One of the things that I noticed throughout doing this is not every state has clear-cut laws for per se. Some jump around, some are in line with others, but you kind of have to know, I would say, your best case judgments, right? If you feel that something's maybe not right, then it's probably not right. And so you might want to question, right? If for the rest of my presentation or mandated reporting,